So guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a very simple DIY basic electric generator. This is also great for a science project, and it's better than just saying electric generator and just getting a motor and turning it, because this, even though it's the same project, it shows you have more knowledge of what you're actually talking about because you built your own. So that's to take into account. Now, what the basic materials you need for this are some copper wire. I have here 20 gauge, which is about medium thickness. Thicker the better, but yeah. And then about the length of the copper wire honestly depends on how long the pipe you put it on will be. And this pipe is about short to medium length, and on this is about one roll of this 20 gauge 10 meter. And well, this length can be done by hand by just rolling it in about 15-20 minutes. Try to make it tightly packed. But if you're doing something longer, what I would recommend is taking a drill, attaching it to the end of this pipe, and then holding your wire next to it, and then just turning on the drill. This way, the wire will just automatically roll onto the pipe, and this will be much faster. Though for this length, it's just the hand is just fine. And of course, what you need at the end is a magnet. And the way this is going to work is we're just going to take a voltmeter, attach it to the two ends of your wire, and just drop your magnet through, and that will generate voltage. Now in the next clip I'll show you the tests and how it actually works. So guys, for this test I have all the voltage meters probes hooked up, and I'd recommend keeping the voltage meter level on 2000 millivolts, because this is an extremely strong generator. So keeping it doesn't usually generate 1 or 2 volts. It's usually about 20-30 millivolts. But nonetheless, let's do this test. I have this long stack of magnets here, and if I just drop it through, you saw it generate quite a bit. There you go, like 18, 4, 10, 9, something just, yeah. It's not a bad generator, but in the end, these generators are extremely efficient, so they can't generate 1 to 2 volts. And now I'll be explaining how this works, and you should probably know this if you're doing this for science project, because if you explain it to your teacher or anything, it's much basically better. When you drop a magnet through a well-conducting material like copper, when well-conducting electricity, we use it in all our wires, it conducts electricity well. It has a lot of free electrons. It's well conducting, that's why. So when you drop a magnet through, the magnetic field on this magnet, it's making those electrons move. It's affecting them. And well, moving electrons is a literal definition of electricity. But interesting fact is, this is a disconnected circuit. If you connect these two wires, I can't take out the probes right now, but if you just connect them to and drop your magnet, though this is too weak to show, your magnet will actually slow down. Now this happens because when the electrons, since they're connected, instead of just moving around, they repel this movement, and since they don't want to move and this magnetic field makes them move, what they have to do is they create their own magnetic field to oppose this magnetic field. And so when this is falling through, an opposing magnetic field comes up and slows its fall, so it doesn't move as fast and change the electrons. Now though, since copper is in a perfect conductor, the force that's applied to this magnet to stop the change is not equal to its own falling, so that's why it just falls slower. But if it was perfect conductor, this would a lot of interesting things happen, like quantum locking, and well, not related to this simple DIY project. And actually, in fact, I have this copper pipe here. Now this is of course closed circuit, the copper is all connected, and if I just take some magnets and drop it through this, you can actually see, since this is not as good for generator because of course connected, but this does have a lot more copper in it, so the slowing is better. I can show you. You see, that dropped quite slow. It's not as fast like gravity would pull it. If you just angle it correctly, whoosh, slowly falls. Sorry, it's just woo. So it's a pretty interesting project. Also, all these were based on Lenz's laws and thermodynamics, and I will be linking some videos that can properly explain how this works better than my basic video, but I'm just trying to show how to make a generator. So I hope you enjoy that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh look, electromagnet. That won't freaking work! Help me, please!